All right, Joe. Joe, where you calling from?
Montana.
Montana. Joe from Montana. Talk to me.
Yes, yeah, I had to go. I just have a question for Bill. Um, so what was the whole point in Ryan getting suspended for a year? If basically Devin Haney doing the same thing, like the same thing is happening to Devin Haney. They're both not fighting in the same amount of time, so that kind of doesn't make sense to me. And then another question that doesn't make sense to me is that you're saying you're your own boss, which that sounds good in theory, but really, we're not seeing you in the ring. Like you guys ain't fighting. You guys ain't fighting the fights you
Well,
want. You're not getting it. So what's
good
the whole
question, Joe.
point of?
Good,
So yeah, go ahead, bro.
excellent question. No, two excellent questions, right? Well, that's part of being your own boss is that you do it when you want to do it. You do it with who you want to do it with. You know, there's nothing wrong with partnering up. You know what I'm saying? But you see, a lot of times you see Eddie will partner and do a show with Top Rank. Does that make Eddie not a boss, or does that make Bob Arum not a boss? Right? So it's okay for them to do it, but it's not okay for Devin to do it. And it, and and when he does it, okay, he's not the boss. Well, we bring it. We pick the fighter. We pick the promoter. That's boss shit.
Okay, yeah, I don't think you under. That's not what I was trying to get at. Like that's cool. You're your own boss, right? I'm just trying to, like in my mind, right? I'm trying to figure out what's the benefits from it, because me as a fan, I don't see any benefits. Or you as a boxer, because you're still not
Okay.
fighting. You're not getting the big fight.
Well, no, you listen. Okay, but you work with when you work with Showtime, right? Then you work with Eddie Hearn. You work with Bob Arum, and you work with Oscar De La Hoya. Who is it? Who in boxing has done that at 26 years old? And still listen, an undisputed two-division champion. I'm saying, just give me one person that's done it.
No, yeah, I understand it, but you're still working with somebody, though, right? Like you're still
Yeah,
working with those people.
listen. I'll come work with you.
Basically,
We can work with you.
basically to
You understand what I'm
summarize it,
saying?
basically to summarize it, what you're saying is bosses work together. So you could be a
Yeah,
boss,
well, that's the only
Bob Arum could be a boss,
that's what's happening.
and
Yeah.
Eddie Hearn could be a boss. And just because you're working with Eddie Hearn or Bob Arum does not take away the fact that you're a boss, because bosses do work together. That's basically what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying, King.
All you
Yeah,
got.
yeah, I have a good. And then if you could just answer my last question, what was the benefit of Ryan Garcia getting suspended if both of you guys are going to be out for the same amount of time? And then that's all.
Well,
Have a good one, coach.
All right, salute, fam.
okay. Well,
Hold on.
if Ryan Garcia elected and selected to prove to you guys wrong that he's not doing fucked up shit, then he would enroll in VADA and they would be on the same schedule.
Okay. All right. So you talking about VADA and stuff like that. The whole Victor Conti thing. So you got people feel some type of way about Victor Conti, this and that. So you didn't clarify who y'all fighting next when you come back. You really don't know yet who you fighting next, right? You said you got a big announcement coming.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on, Bill.
Call
Hold
from
on.
Lamar's Handmade Soap.
All right. Let's do this here. Merge the calls. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This Coach Price. I'm calling from Atlanta.
Coach Price?
Yeah, Price. Like the price is right.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Price, what's
Coach
happening
Price from
with you?
Atlanta. Talk to me.
What's up? What's up?
Yes, sir.
My question is, I've been watching Devin Haney since a while, and I want to know, like the same question is, do you think that's going to bring ring rust? Do you think that's going to slow him down? I know you guys probably still training, but what effect are you looking at? The effects would it have not being in the ring? Because Devin Haney real good, and me seeing him, I used to see him fight 2 or 3 times at a time, but now I don't see him fighting that much no more. Even though about the situation, I think that's just my opinion. I think he should still be fighting. He should have been took another fight so he won't have that rust. Because he's good enough to fight. It ain't like he lost, you know what I mean, or took too much damage.
Right. Well, it's one thing. One thing we can do is let him rest his body because he's a young guy. He's been traveling. He's been fighting. He's been doing that. So and there was a lot went into that fight. So Yeah, he's the one said he's gonna take off a year, and I backed his play. You know what I'm saying? I backed his play 100%. If he had said he wants to get right back in 4 months, 5 months, I would have backed that too. He said that he wants to take a year off. He didn't say he was retiring. He didn't say none of that. He said I'm gonna take a year off, and within that year, we get a chance to see everything else in boxing. We get a chance to see everybody else. We can be a fan. We can be and follow the sport. And the one thing that I said was that they still want to see us, and I appreciate you for wanting to see him and following him, bro.
Yep, definitely.
All right, so
He got the skills. Everybody keep talking about his power, but you know, ain't nobody walking up on him just smacking him around. He got something in them arms, you know, and a lot of people don't understand boxing. They just want everybody to knock people out, but he was getting people up out of there too. But people not seeing that either. Here, I got my man from Chicago. When Jordan won his first championship, how old was he? Yeah. No. Huh? 26, 27, something like that. 20. Listen, right? When Jordan developed, he was going to the hole. He developed that 3-pointer. You remember that? When he developed the 3-pointer, he didn't come in the game with the 3-pointer, but he came in there with that joint. It's about getting better, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's about still even with the people being transparent. We in the gym working on blocking that left hook and keeping our hands up. He's 26 and being transparent and watching the evolution of a fighter, watching a fighter get knocked down, get back up, and show that he's a warrior. Right? And that's the difference between Mexican fighters and black fighters. If a Mexican gets knocked down, his community gonna celebrate and say he's a warrior. A brother gets knocked down, and brothers is you know, they doing some other shit. They're not holding and carrying in the same way that another community would.
All right, but listen, hey Bill, okay, look here, hey, shout out to Coach, Coach Price from the ATL, man. Salute to you, fam. Give him a round of applause. Bill, let me ask you this. I got a couple of questions from the chat. Where did you get those the scorecards that you posted? Those was fake scorecards. Where did you get those from? Were you just joking or?
No, I wasn't joking. What I was saying that the rounds that he won to me, the rounds that he won. Now, the scorecard? How did you have the score?
No,
where's the scorecard of the people?
No, you said to me. So to me, what that was your personal scorecard? How you scored it, or was that the real scorecard from the fight?
No, that's what someone said to me that I agreed with.
Oh, okay, all right. You answered that one.
Well, now let me ask you this though: how did you have it?
Damn, I don't even remember. I think I had it like 7-5 Ryan, 7-5 Ryan because of the knockdowns and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that, you know, man, it was a good fight, man. It was a good fight. It would have been, it would have been an even better fight had it not been Oscarine in it, you know?
Hey, what's up with Teofimo Lopez? Do you guys planning on fighting Teofimo Lopez?
Teofimo, Turkey Al-Sheikh put a deal on the table for Teofimo Lopez. There was a great deal, money on the table and everything, and he turned it down. And then when he turned it down, he came back and said that he's putting a deal on the table. Man, if you don't get out of here.
So you're saying that Turkey Al-Sheikh did give Teofimo Lopez an offer to fight Devin Haney, and Devin and Teofimo turned it down?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Wallahi.
Okay. All right. Hold on, Bill. Hold on. We got another call. Y'all hold on. Trying to get all the calls together. Trying to merge the calls together. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Me from Ohio. What's going on?
Your name is Lee from Ohio?
Hi. Ohio in the building. What's happening?
Go ahead, bro.
What's going on, Bill? Shout out to you, man. So I got two quick questions. One question, I hope nobody asked this. Is that T.O. offer real? T.O. mentioned he sent you guys an offer.
No, hell no. That was some bullshit. When Turkey Al-Sheikh, it was what's considered to be a big fight. Turkey put it on the table, and he didn't take it. And we would have been part of Riyadh season.
All right, so he's capping. Yeah, he said he just said something recent. So, okay. And then the next thing I have is so when I looked at Devin's tweet, he was from what I got from it, is he upset about just his market value as far as like not not wanting to work with him, but okay.
No, more in the fact of the deal structure. You know, it's all about, we don't even count the zeros right now because obviously just to show you is every fight we go to pay-per-view. No matter what. That was another thing. We got to bet on ourselves, right? Because that's what bosses do. You bet on yourself. If it was a traditional deal where a promoter is doing something or putting something up or some shit like that, right? Then you would get a regular fight purse. You would get something that you agree on, right? But when we come to the table, and that's just the way it's been.
Yeah, I think Dev just like once Devin gets a win, I think that's when things will just start to change. I think people just eager to see how he looks, and I think I think the solution is just him getting in the ring, him getting the win, and just reminding people of how much of a boxer he is.
No, I appreciate you, caller in Ohio, but I'm walking down the street. I'm walking down the street right now, and people stop me and say, "Good job! I'm proud of you. What you and Devin have done, right? Even you see, I come on here, and it's all love. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The bots and all the other shit. The promoters know what's happening. I mean, me and Coach, we just now kind of getting up on the bots. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all, the fans don't really know about it. You see with Drake and 50, they're talking about, okay, the concerted effort to undermine a promotion. 50 said, well, when they were promoting G-Unit, they were promoting G-Unit as well, right? And when you talk about the people that's in the chat typing, them ain't real people. They don't really feel that way. But the thing is you want to see, you want to have fun. Come on, man. The kid is young. He's driving around. He's looking good. Come on, can you take criticism? And if you can take criticism and you can fight, then we don't celebrate you. But if you getting paid and you can't take it, then why do we even want to watch you? Why do we care?
Hey, well, look, man, we got to move on to the next call, man. Salute to you, fam. Hey, yeah, Bill, we got a lot of people. Bill, we got a lot of people want to talk to you, Bill. Lord have mercy, Bill. Lord have mercy. Hold on, Bill. We got caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Miss Black Panther.
Miss Black Panther, talk to me, sis.
Hey, I want to ask Bill this. Do he think the amount of ostarine that Ryan had in his system had an effect on the fight?
I don't know, baby, but listen, if I put oh man, I don't want to say this, but yeah, definitely. But
okay.
Listen, no, what I'm saying is,
Let me
say something about your friend. Let me say something about your friend. Not you, Quinn, but say you got a friend, and she's married, and I put just a little bit inside of her. Did she cheat? Do that count? Or do I got to put the whole thing in her?
Okay, well.
No, I'm just asking. Do I got to, if I put a little bit, if I just put the head, did she cheat or do I got to put the whole thing in there?
Respectfully, King, yes. But
I
have another question. Yeah, respectfully, I said
no, I couldn't hear you, Queen. What'd you say?
I said respect, yes. Respectfully, King,
yes. Yeah, he cheated. Okay.
So
that's all.
So now, okay, so my next question is...
Hey, could she... Okay, listen. Now, one more. Could she get pregnant if I just put the head in? Of course. Okay. So it's all bad. It's all bad. You don't want to... She shouldn't do nothing. She should be clean. She should be married to her husband. She should be faithful. And that's what he signed up for. He signed up in the marriage to be faithful. He didn't sign up for her to go around and just put a little bit in here and there.
Right. Of course.
Yes, ma'am. And I didn't mean to say it like that, but I have to.
No disrespect.
You know what I mean? I have to. So no disrespect, Black Panther.
No disrespect. I'm older than you. No disrespect.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I've been heard it all and seen it all. Okay. So my next situation is, or my next question is, are you aware? Do you know Stephen Coco Nelson is right? He works for Terrence
Who?
Crawford. He had a fight.
Steve Nelson.
Oh, Stephen Nelson. Hell yeah, I know Stephen.
Right. So you know he fought a fighter also.
Uh-huh.
That dirt. Now, don't get me wrong. Ryan was wrong for even coming in to fight Dirt. He should never came in to fight because it wasn't fair and square.
Man, Stephen Nelson, man, a good dude. If Stephen Nelson had me in his corner and not some other people, he'd have been all right because he's a hell of a fighter. He just ain't had nobody that's going to bat for him the way I go to bat for Devin. I promise you that's the only thing different.
But he fought someone also in the Riyadh season that came up dirty as well. And he beat that fighter.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Oh, I like him. He's a heck of a fighter. And you know, you win some, you lose some. With the fact that Devin and Ryan is 3-3, and the fight was still, Devin was still in the fight. Devin got up. I just don't think that he should have that kind of vantage point. That's the only thing I'm saying. I mean, I ain't say that he wasn't a good fighter, or it wouldn't have been a good fight. I'm not bashing him like that. I'm just saying that's just unfair. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who did Steven fight. But when you say the guy that was on what's that? Because I know Steve, he got a good pedigree. Who did he fight?
No, I forgot the guy's name, but what she's saying is on the Riyadh season card with Terrence Crawford fought Madrimov, the guy he fought got popped for an EPO. I think he had an EPO and he had steroids. He had like multiple drugs in his system, and so-called Steve Nelson knocked him out. He still beat him. And
they were on Riyadh season.
Yeah, it was on Riyadh season. Yeah, he knocked him out.
Yeah,
he knocked him out. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, he's a heck of a fighter, and I wish him well. You know what I'm saying? At this level, and with these kind of, because I think that might have been on an undercard or something. So I don't even know if the guy that was taking steroids was on the same level as Steve.
Okay. All right. But look, Miss Black Panther, go ahead. Go ahead, because we got other calls. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I just want to say, okay, but Ryan was dirty. He was wrong for that. Because it wasn't on an even playing ground. So in a way, I do understand where you're coming from, brother. But you know what? Inshallah to you, brother.
Inshallah.
All right, let's give Miss Black Panther a round of applause. Round of applause. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I shouldn't have used that analogy.
Hey, Bill. But, you kind of threw him off with that one there. You said if he put the tip in, and I'm like, brother.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I'm saying is,
no, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
This is a heck of a sport, and I'm glad the Queen said that she's older than me and she understands. But this here ain't for the faint of heart right here. This here, we're talking about some real stuff, and whether or not it's cool or not, shout out to her for a good call.
Hey, Bill, where do you see boxing going at? Like right now, boxing is, from the time that Devin came in the game, you've been watching boxing a long time, trained your son, and then where it's going at now into 2025 and beyond. We're hearing about Top Rank may not be, ESPN may not be renewing their contract with Top Rank. And, we have Matchroom, Golden Boy, Queensberry are now all with DAZN. Of course, PBC, PBC, they don't have a budget, but they over there with Amazon Prime. Where do you see boxing going at, not only for your son, but for fighters in general, with how people consume content?
Who was the first person that put DAZN on the map? When they was calling the guys in and they were saying all that, who was the first person?
I'm not going to lie, Bill. I don't remember who the first person was. I do remember when Daniel Jacobs went over there. I remember your son went over there.
Listen, let me ask you.
Tevin Farmer went over there.
What they talking about David Jacobs over there, like they was talking about Devin when he went over there. That when they signed, when DAZN signed Devin, they didn't have nobody. They didn't have nobody that was what's name. That was the most pivotal time for their company. And I said, listen. We need to be treated right. We make good moves in boxing. This shit wasn't no accident. He went over there to do that, to pump it up.
I mean, okay, Canelo was over there too. Now that I think about it,
no, Canelo wasn't over there.
Well, what year that was? Y'all went to DAZN?
when Danny, it was the only person who was over there was Danny Jacobs and Kevin Farmer.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that you guys, your son, and are the ones who put the zone on the map from a boxing standpoint?
Well, yeah. Well, listen. No, we had enough wherewithal from a business perspective to make the right decision to go over there when everyone said that we were going to get lost. They said the app. Why would he do that? Come on. And now you see Bob Arum and them talking about them going over there. You see Golden Boy talking about. Golden Boy has went over there. You see all of them else. So, that's the part of when I say the Devin Haney era. You see a lot of the old fighters, they on their way out.
All right. So Bill, I'm going to have to fact check that, but I do think that Canelo was over there. I don't know exactly what year that you guys went to the zone.
Well, go look. All you got to look at. Look on the box track.
Yeah, I think Canelo was over there.
First fight. No, okay, well, let's do a check. All right. May as well.
Boss Rec. You said go to Boss Rec.
Yep.
All right, let me look up Devin Haney.
Our first fight, I believe, was Antonio Moran, I believe.
Okay, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is what year did you guys go over there? Because I remember Canelo.
You look at on box track, Ken. Look at on box track, Ken. And then you look at what our year is, and then you can just look up Canelo on the same year and then see who was he with.
Yeah, but Box Rec only show.
No. Okay, well, so what year was Antonio Moran, Ken?
Okay, Antonio Moran. Hold on, let me pull that up. Antonio Moran. That was May 9th. Hold on, let me blow this down. May 19th. Hold on, wait. Let me see. May 19th. Antonio.
May 19th, what?
It's not saying. What year? What year is it? May 19th?
What year? What year was it?
Well, let me see. Let me put it up and see. It just so damn May 19th. Hold on. Let me click on Wikipedia. I'm on Box Rec right now. Matter of fact, let me show it to you. So you can see. So you can.
Just say what year do it say? Antonio Moran. That fight.
Hold on. I have it right here. It says May. It says right here, Antonio Moran right here, May 19th. But why is it not giving me a year? Let's go to the bout. Hold on. Let's click on the bout. May 19th. Y'all was with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn was a promoter. Why it's not saying the year? Do anybody in the chat know what year this was? You guys see what I'm seeing? I'm showing everybody what I'm seeing. It literally is not showing. Literally, is not showing the year. I'm showing everybody in the chat. It's not showing the year. Somebody say 2000. Well, okay. So Canelo got there 2019. Somebody say Canelo got there 2019. Were y'all there before 2019?
We got there in 2019 too.
Okay, so y'all got there the same year Canelo did. So basically, the point, I guess the point I'm making is, you're saying that no one was representing the zone like that.
No. What I'm saying is that was a pivotal time for the zone to bring in a young guy that had the trajectory that Devin has, right? To sign him shows that they were in the market. Well, in particularly Eddie Hearn. For Eddie Hearn to sign Devin because, that was, he had Kevin, he had Jacob, but to get Devin.
I got you right here. 2019. Okay, let's look at Canelo. 2019. I got you right here. Yeah. So y'all fought May 2019. So that was the year. Y'all went to the zone.
Yeah.
All right. Saul Canelo. This really ain't important, but I get what you're saying. You're saying that we were the guys that kind of set it up for the zone. But I would bet the different. No, Canelo was over there. Danny Jacobs was over there. I remember Tevin Farmer was trying to fight. Tank Davis around that time as well. Let's see. Saul Alvarez. So my thing is so we don't know exactly when Devin is coming back. Do you have any ideas, any fighters on the table that you can give us a hint who it may be? Because you did say
I
on
think
X.
all of them, all of them on the table, minus Tank Davis. I think, and that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing that you have, fighters that, I think when Floyd fought, it doesn't take anything away from Floyd, that everybody wanted to fight him. Remember the line, they called it a sweepstake, right?
Mm.
Remember that, Coach?
Yeah, you're talking about the Canelo sweepstakes?
Remember that lottery ticket? They said it was a lottery, it was a sweepstakes to fight Floyd, remember?
Yeah, Floyd, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
All right, I'm looking at
I think Conor Ben just came out and said nobody knows Boots or something, right?
Nobody knows Boots?
I don't know. I think I heard him just say something about that he didn't want to fight Boots because nobody knows him, right?
Who said that?
Conor Ben.
Oh, Conor Ben? Okay.
Which I'm saying, but Conor Ben can't say that about Devin.
So are you looking? So is Conor Ben an option for you guys?
All of the fights are options. We believe in Devin. I believe in him. I believe in his skills, but also I believe in doing things right. You know what I mean? I believe in trailblazing, and I believe in Devin being compensated for the position he's in and having the right deal structure. It's more about the deal structure than it is anything else.
What is the relationship like with you guys with Devin Haney and Eddie Hearn? Eddie Hearn put out some. What's the relationship like with Devin Haney and Eddie Hearn right now?
Oh, it's business. We've done good business with them, of course. As Devin as a fighter and being passionate about the game, we can't never take that away from him. He's supposed to have that fire and he's supposed to feel some way, but he also has to have someone on his team like me that can work with everybody, that can do the work, get down to the work, and then everything else is what it is. And I don't have any problem working with none of them.
Bill, so Dev will be back. If you were to do a guesstimation, I know y'all in the gym training and stuff like that. Can you guesstimate that we'll see Devin Haney in the first quarter of 2025?
Definitely.
You say the first quarter of 2025?
Yeah, yes, sir. Definitely the first quarter.
Okay. All right. Hold on, Bill. We got another call in there. Another call. Hold on. All right. Y'all heard Bill say Devin could definitely be back the first quarter of 2025. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
G from Dallas.
Gene from Dallas. Talk to me.
G, what's happening with you?
What's happening, man? Hey, I just want to say Devin the GOAT, man. But I got a question. Is he gonna stay at 140? What's up with the Catterall fight? Is that what Devin talking about?
I like Catterall. I talked about Catterall. Of course, all of those are good fights at the top of the division. Catterall, scrappy dude. You know what I mean? He won though, right? He won his fight.
Yeah, he won against Regis. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see his last fight. How did he look?
Yeah.
No, well, he beat Regis Prograis.
Oh,
he looked pretty good. He dropped.
Yeah. Reed, I did see it. I take that back.
Dropped him a couple times.
I did see it, but I didn't see a lot of. I didn't see a lot of.
Yeah,
I didn't see a lot of the fight.
He looked all right, but I think Devin should have just, after seeing him that sparring, I think he should have took that part, right? Took that in. Whipped on him, beat him up, and got that belt. Because he would have did that easy, but I was just saying where he would go, like if he was gonna move up to 147 or I don't know.
Yeah, I thought with Catterall, they had talked about Catterall for a long time. What kind of fighter he was, and I like Catterall.
Devin destroy that nigga. It's just another fight. Take it to the UK, get him another fight, but.
Yeah, I look forward to fighting. I look forward to fighting in the UK one day there, and Saudi Arabia. Inshallah.
Fucking right.
All right,
last thing I want to say, man.
Go ahead, fam.
Say one more thing. Last thing I want to say, man. I wouldn't even address a lot of this shit. A lot of these dudes so fucking critical of Devin. Man, a lot of these dudes is weirdos, man. Like, I ain't never seen nobody brag so much about a motherfucker using steroids and PEDs, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen this shit. This shit is some new shit. So I say, man, stay strong and stop addressing these weirdo niggas. These niggas is weird, man. These niggas is weird. So that's all I gotta say, man.
No, but see, King, you out in Dallas, you a real person. Those people that be saying that, they're not real people. And Coach, me and Coach is learning more about the boxing and more about
they hate.
Yeah. They hate so much. They hate
Devin so much, man. Yeah, they hate Devin so much. This is just the downtimes. It's just when Devin on top of the world, 20, 30, 40 years from now, this gonna be in the documentary, just controversy. Yeah. So this don't age well for Devin, but for the rest of the world, everybody else gonna look like fucking clowns, man. Cause it's weird, man. But all right, man, love, man.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to G, man. Shout out to G. Yeah, man. Shout out to G. Hey, hold on.
Sorry, Coach.
Yeah, go ahead, Bill.
This ain't nothing compared to what Ali had to go through and some of the other fighters back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We know that boxing is a racist sport. You know what I'm saying? There's been racism in boxing forever, and that's not going to never change. But the fact that there are racists and you're able to do the box and you're able to now get behind a keyboard and hide, that's why I like to just come out. I'm out all the time giving love, man. That's why I want to come over here and talk to your fans. Javante Davis, he got a great group of fans. You know what I'm saying?
We got over 700 people watching.
Ryan Garcia, he has a great group of fans that's loyal to him. I mean, this is the thing. You know what I mean? You want to be able to, or they want to be able to get on there and have fun and see how much their rival or their adversary can take. And we'll see how much can Bill Haney.
So you brought up race. What does that have to do? I don't get your angle on that.
It's a racist sport. There's a lot of racism in the sport.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with? What does that have to do with when Devin coming back
with Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali. There's a lot of racism for who he was and what he stood for, and things haven't changed, King.
I'm
on the inside. I'm on the inside. It's the worst business in the world. The worst business in the world.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I get that racism is still here alive and well. But I'm trying to figure out, like, you brought that up. I'm trying to figure out why you brought that up.
I was comparing it to Muhammad Ali. So imagine if Ali was able to, it's racism, and they were able to have and able to control the narrative with keyboards. You see what I'm saying? Before they was only doing boos.
So what about okay? So how has racism been able to stop you or Devin from being successful?
It's been able to show. It's been able to show how strong we are. You know what I mean? What kind of men we are because we stand up under it. You know what I mean? With our chin up, chest out.
Okay.
And that with any kind of adversary, with any kind of shit that you go through, the civil rights movement and different movements in time, whether, and I can just speak for my culture, the guys that stood up under it were the guys that we celebrated in later on, after. We celebrated them for how strong they were. You know what I mean? And inshallah, you know what I mean? They'll be celebrating us, like the caller had said, when he said it will pass. Exactly. You know what I mean? There'll be kids talking about it and saying them dudes was tough.
So where is the racism coming from as it relates to you and Devin Haney? Where's it coming from?
What do you mean? Where's it coming from?
Well, what I mean by that is
it's coming from a dark, negative, and bad place.
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is based on what your experiences, what you are experiencing, is it coming from promoters? Is it coming from matchmakers? Is it coming from networks or the zone?
No. Coming from. They're not fans. They're not fans. I don't think I would call them fans. I don't want to give that title to fans. That, you know what I mean. They're just chaos operatives, I should say.
Okay. So basically, you're saying that people that online, you think is racially motivated, the criticism or whatever the stuff that you may be going through, you think is racially motivated from people online. Is that what you're saying?
Definitely.
Okay, what about
not everybody? No, not everybody.
Okay,
but it is some.
Yeah, I was no,
but it's not nowhere. It's not nowhere near what Muhammad Ali went through, though. That's what I'm saying. That pales in comparison to him. So it ain't. It's nothing.
Yeah, because my
you know
follow.
What I mean? And you know what? And it's so and we have evolved into a people so vicious and so strong that what we opt to do is what you opting to do is to say that it doesn't exist at all.
Who said that?
No, I'm saying is that would be the latter. To me, saying it exists is saying that it doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. So I guess what I'm trying to say is my follow-up question was, you got people who look like you, and they come over here all the time. I see them on social media. I don't know what their real faces are, but
you talking about the kind of black people that
we got other calls. Hold on. Go ahead.
What's the Django? What was that dude called? And Django, the movie, the other was Samuel L. Jackson of the world.
Hold on. You know what? Hold on. So okay. Hold on. Matter of fact, we got another call. Hold on, Bill. Hold on. Got another call. Yeah. Hold on. I got some questions for Bill on this here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all hold on. Let me. Shit. I'm trying to get this together. I got 1 million calls. Bill, I got a million damn calls calling in right now trying to get you. I got someone that's I'm trying to merge right now. I got 3 calls calling in with 2 calls calling in at the same damn time. Hold on, let's merge this call right here. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Fee.
Fee, talk to me.
Hello, Fee.
Hey. Bill, you do know a lot of the hate that your son receives, Devin Haney, comes strictly from people dislike for you and your antics, right?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. But Queen, you're 100% right. But see, you can hate fighters that Bob Arum. You can hate, you know what I mean? You can hate fighters based on Oscar De La Hoya. You can hate fighters based on Devin. Now, to say that a lot is, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what a lot might be. I don't, that's a very broad question, Queen.
Well, no, I'll tell you, because what happens is a lot of the time you come for people who don't agree with a lot of your views, and then all of a sudden they're bots, they're broke, they're haters. You're not going to little dirk them and things like that. And I just think that's really unfair. If I don't agree with you and your antics and the things that you may say concerning your son, that is my right. That makes me a bot. That don't make me a hater. You get what I'm saying? That makes
no, not at all.
Wait, let me finish. And that makes me have my own opinion. You get what I'm saying? Okay, I'm done. You can respond to that.
No, absolutely. No, I agree. I agree with you. That doesn't make you a bot. You're not a bot, right? But what the bots are the ones that don't have an opinion there and there on the keyboard. Now, what you said was, do you think that a lot of people can not like me, right? But then there's a lot of people that do like me. So just part of the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to change.
Yeah, because I don't like Brian Norman Sr. either. I don't like his ass either. You get what I'm saying? I don't like his ass.
Like, who do you like, Queen?
I don't like none of the boxing dads who overshadowed their sons.
Who do you like?
None of the boxing dads who overshadow their sons. I like their sons.
So which one do you like? Which dad do you like?
None of them. None. Oh, you know what? You know who dad I like? I'm lying. Errol Spence dad. Terrence Crawford dad. We don't hear from them, but we do see them supporting their sons. I just feel like, if we don't get to hear from the sons the way we want to, we see you guys constantly around, talking street stuff all the time and talking crazy and overshadowing the talent of your son. I feel like a lot of times you have overshadowed Devin and his talent. And this is just my opinion. This is not, this ain't fact. This is my opinion. You have overshadowed him with your antics. And I never cared for it. I never liked it. You know what I'm saying? And it has never been a good look for Devin. It's not a good look for Brian Norman Jr. It's not a good look for Teofimo Lopez with his pappy. It's just never been a good look. It's a horrible look when the fighters themselves don't open their mouths and do as much talking as you do. For example, you have been online arguing with Shakur Stevenson. It's you that have been online, you know, going back and forth with Tank. I always thought it looked tacky, you know, because Devin himself would say something here and there, but you're the main one going hard. And it's the same thing with Brian Norman Sr. and Schofield, him too. You get what I'm saying? Like it is ridiculous, and I absolutely despise it. I hate it with a passion. Not you, but the antics and the tactics. And I'm on record saying that I think what you've done with your son is amazing. I will never take that away from none of the boxing dads. You understand that? But I also would love to hear from the fighters more and see them talk that. Boxing has always been split down the middle. It always been the fighters that talk a lot, you know. Do
you follow Devin? Do you follow Devin on Instagram?
No, I don't follow him on Instagram. I don't.
You don't. Well, see, then you get a chance to see him talking more, and you get a chance to watch and follow his lifestyle.
Yeah.
So go to @Real Devin Haney, right, and then you'll really get a chance to see the behind the scenes.
Well, I watch all of his interviews, and I watch it whenever he does talk, but it's still not as much as you do.
Right, because you know I talk more on platforms and shows like this than I do on Instagram. He does a lot of other stuff, you know, a lot of what young people do. So he got a Finsta, he got an Instagram, he got some of those other things that young people they know where to catch him at and find.
Hold on, one second, Bill.
We got other calls calling in, Fee.
Okay,
so I need you to land the plane.
Big Chief Boxing, I'm gonna land it right now. Big Chief Boxing, I have my dad in my life, sir. You guys,
okay, let me ask you, Queen, who is your favorite fighter? Who is your favorite fighter?
I say that. My favorite fighter right now, Terrence Crawford. He's my favorite fighter. He's been my favorite fighter now for about the past 7 years.
Absolutely. And you know, Terrence Crawford has been good as a motherfucker for so long. And do you feel that if he had someone that was actually speaking for him, right, do you think that he would be in a better position? Or do you think that he's rightfully in the best? Okay, is he as popular as he is good, or is he better than he is popular?
I think Terrence Crawford did an amazing job with his career. Tonight he had a big...
No, ask the question. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm asking the question. I'm saying is, do you think he's better than he fights, or does he fight better than what people know him as?
I think his fighting career and his boxing career speaks for itself. He didn't need nobody backing him, talking for him. And I think he's in the best position he could possibly be in right now with the path that he chose.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
I think he positioned himself perfectly in the sport.
All right, we got with
the right people. But anyway, Coach, I'm going.
Shout out to Fee.
Are you gonna watch Devin? Are you gonna watch Devin fight?
Hold on, we got other calls calling in like crazy. All right, now hold on. We got it. Y'all got to land your plane, dog. I know y'all want to talk, man, but y'all got to land your plane. I got 1,000 people calling in. I'm trying to let everybody call. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, Coach Crosby.
I can't hear you, fam. You sound like you far away.
Crosby from Sacramento.
Crosby from Sacramento. Talk to me.
Hey, Coach. Hey, greetings, Bill. Hey.
Hold on.
Will this be a one-off for Devin as far as fighting a year, or will he chase the big money, just fight once a year, moving forward? That's my question, Coach.
All right, salute to you, fam. Bill, he said basically, is Devin Haney going to fight once a year? Is that what you're saying, Crosby? Yeah, I think he's gone. Bill, did you hear that question?
Yeah, no. We look to be more active than once a year for sure.
Okay, looking to be more active. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. So the first quarter of the year, Devin Haney will be back for an opponent that's yet to be determined. So for the record, you don't have any issues with Bernard Hackett, Jaleel Hackett's father. That's just some social media stuff. You ain't tripping on that. Jaleel Hackett is a prospect. He's not on y'all radar. Basically, what you're saying. We spoke about the lawsuit. What y'all have going on, being your own boss. the contradictions. Do you feel that you are a contradictory figure? You preach one thing, 1 minute you're saying that the brothers need to come together and stick together, but the next minute it seems like you're antagonizing people, you're provoking people, you're saying, you're calling black people monkeys and stuff like that. Do you feel that you are a walking contradiction, Bill?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. No, not at all. To answer the first one,
Bill, you sound kind of smothered. I don't know if you're on the Bluetooth or not, but
yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I can hear a little bit better. Go ahead.
Yeah. Can you hear me? So I come on, here. Let me see. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear a lot better now.
You hear me a lot better?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, to answer your question as far as Bernard Hackett, being in this boxing business and the way that it is, he's a frustrated dad. You know what I'm saying? He's frustrated. Of course, losing to you have a prospect in Jaleel, and to lose to a guy like that, being 135 or 134 in the world, you know what I mean? You're frustrated and you're lashing out. So I'm sure that there were more than just Devin that spoke on Jaleel Hackett's loss. But that one touched them in a different way, because you have an opportunity now to let everybody talk about a fight between you guys versus talking about why did you lose? What are you going to do to get better, right? With that, that's the kind of conversation that he needs to have, with himself, and be upfront with and transparent with the people as well as I am. We're gonna work on the hook.
All right, so yeah, I'm glad you said. I'm glad you said something about that hook. What are y'all doing specifically? Like as it relates to the Ryan Garcia fight, we know he got popped dirty for Oscar and stuff like that. We know that for a fact. When you was on the show, you said that we know he ain't got nothing but a left hook. We training for it. We gonna be ready for it. So this is what you said last time prior to fighting Ryan Garcia. What is it that you're doing differently to get prepared for the hook that you didn't do before?
Because no matter what, right? You don't want to get hit with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get hit with it, and you don't want to get hit with it flush. And that's something that you got to work on, keeping your hands up. You know what I mean? And that's not no secret. That's why I said that's not a secret. What we're working on, but to be as strong as he was, right? To recover as fast as he did from the weight cut. You know what I mean? You can't factor in those things. One thing that I can say is that, if he got up, if he wasn't on the Oscarine, maybe you wouldn't even knock him down.
Okay.
Those are things that we just wonder about. That's all.
All right. So Bill, look here, man. Hold on. We got one more call. This dude called. Hold on. We got one more call, Bill. Let me get this call. Merge the call. All right, caller. What's your name when you calling from? You're the last call.
Hello?
Yeah, caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Oh, my bad. Oh, this is Reggie, man, calling from Vegas.
Las Vegas.
What's up, Bill?
What's happening, King?
Man, nothing, man. I want to call you, man, because I gotta criticize you for a lot of what I hear, man. I can't even front.
Okay.
A lot of the contradictions and the type of stuff you talk, because a lot of stuff you talk is a lot of the jargon that people hear out of LWC. You hear a lot of LWC jargon with this blackness. Some moments it's cool to be black. Some moments it's cool to disrespect black. So this thing about what y'all deal with racism, like I haven't seen one bit of racism that y'all dealt with in your career. You've been able to fight in European countries, defeating a European fighter for his title. You've defeated a European fighter who has been noted by Bob Arum. Wild sign with Bob Arum. You got in Lomachenko. Y'all went and took that fight. Y'all defeated him, and there was no controversy of you this guy being white, y'all being black, and them trying to steal the fight from you. So what racism have you guys dealt with within the sport?
what I said was we dealt with racism in terms of fans, and I don't want to call them fans. I want to call them chaos operatives that that call us, that text us, that get in the chat, get in our comments, and all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So and a lot of racism is hidden. People think stuff and they don't say stuff. You know what I mean? I'm in the business and I know. You've heard Floyd says, is boxing, is racism? He says, absolutely, it's racism in boxing. So that's just something that we went through that's in the sport. You know what I mean? And I can't necessarily get you to feel it unless you was in it.
But we exist in this country as black folks, but y'all don't deal with none of the Ali type stuff. Y'all don't deal with none of the Jack Johnson type stuff.
You're right.
But a lot of what you point at is about what fans are saying. A lot of fans dig because of your personality. I think your personality brings a lot of stuff that you deal with. And a lot of fans don't got to be on racial stuff. I don't think y'all have experienced anything racial within your career. I think the racial thing. Let me say this, Bill.
Okay.
Let me just say this. I think the racial thing. No, go. My bad.
Okay, no. But so you saying since Jack Johnson, Ali, and the rest of them, so you said since then now racism is gone.
No. Nobody said racism is gone like that. But the thing is about what y'all use. The thing y'all use racism as a crutch when it comes down to.
I've never said what we use. I've never said anything.
A lot of y'all.
Bill. No, you're telling me that what I haven't experienced is like me telling you what you haven't experienced. You don't understand it, brother. That's all.
Bill, no, I understand it, and I understand what I see when I hear you speak. When I hear you speak with the group over there of what y'all don't deal with. We look at this American side of the sport of boxing. The most oppressive thing that we see is done amongst black fighters. Y'all cut opportunities off from one another. Y'all, the way y'all go at each other, like y'all ain't facing no opportunity from white folks in this sport. Like y'all don't deal with it. It's so much of fighters not giving one another the opportunity. They get a belt, you ain't done enough, you don't sell enough. So where's the racism at? The opportunities that a lot of black fighters are getting are coming from people who don't look black.
Well, when you talk about because that's the thing about blacks, right? That's the thing about you, and I assume that you're black and that you don't have racism with you. You're not racist. You're straight down the middle, right? You are listening to it and you're looking at it unobjectively, and you're looking for Bill Haney to give you an answer, right? And I'm saying is there are guys that aren't looking to just go down the middle, but they're totally supporting their culture and their race. Do you believe that?
Absolutely. I think everybody does it. And I talk about it all
wait
the time.
Wait a minute. Do you do it?
No, I don't do it. I don't do it as no victimization.
Wait. Hold on. I just said that as a black man, right? I know we do not have any meetings. There's nowhere in Las Vegas me and you can meet up and celebrate our blackness. Nowhere to talk about.
Why is that?
Wait.
Tell me why is that?
Listen, hold on, King. What I'm saying is, so we don't do that. I have best friends and stuff that are Hispanic, Mexican. You know what I mean? I have my wife that's mixed, right? So what I'm saying to you is, there are fighters, and there are fighters that have fans that are 100% with their fighter based on the race culturally, and they'll never go against their fighters, and they're going to constantly go against everyone else that opposes them. With you, you're looking for a right or wrong. You're looking down into it. And I said, that's fair. But what's not fair is the fact of the other guys, they don't do that. They don't give us the same benefit of the doubt. They stay one-sided, and that's it.
But I don't even think that's a big factor in none of what you be bringing up, because the fan bases you go at odds with are other black fighters. The fan base that you are at odds with, and then you see within YouTube is a Tank Davis fan base. It's just a Cord fan base. Now it's a Richard Hitchens fan base. Now it's a Jaleel Hackett fan base. You ain't going at it with a Lomachenko fan base.
I'm not speaking. I didn't never speak on them, and I said that I do not believe.
You going at it hard with Jaleel Hackett's father.
I do not believe that any blacks are being racist. I don't believe that. I don't believe that because there's no place that I've ever went to that we've gotten together or that I can go talk to and say, okay, let's get together. We're going to get together and we're going to do anything, brother. And I just said that it's other fan bases and other cultures that do that. And if they do it, I say that they're being racist. If you do it the way that you're doing and the way that you're talking to me, it's like a human being, man. 100% down the middle. You want to know this, you want to know that, and I don't have any problem with that. And I'll explain things to you. But there's other people that don't give us the benefit of the doubt. I can't do right by them because they're sticking with their culture.
But Bill, and then this is my last thing, so I don't want to hog the line. The other thing is that I don't think that shit is that big of a factor as y'all make it. I think a lot of people who get on here to see how far they can dig into agitating a person, because the one thing that has been proven and shown within the black community is a lack in emotional intelligence. Is that they get on here just to make you cry. Like, and what you're talking about, what you're dealing with, you pointing too much at the fans and not so much about the sport of boxing, because y'all don't deal with racism in the sport.
What do you do for a living? Where do you work at?
I work. I ain't gonna tell people where I work at, but I work with assisting people. I help people. I help people with programs and all types of stuff. So on a daily, I deal with the people.
Okay. All
right. That's it. That's all you got, Reg?
Las Vegas. Yeah, because I didn't want to hog the line. But like I say, I'll be on this YouTube shit as well, Bill, and I talk the same shit, and I'll be very critical of you.
Do you ever experience any racism at your job?
Look, this is the difference that separates me from everybody who I hear on YouTube as a black man. When I deal with racism, I check that shit. I got a long track record of checking shit.
Okay, let me ask you.
And then to speak on it, I'm on here. Let me say this, Bill. I'm boxing conversations with Reggie Owens on here. And I speak all the time about how when I deal with racist shit, I check it. I don't sit on here cry. I don't need a group to assist me with it.
So do you deal with racism at your job?
No, to be honest, no. I deal with people calling me racist at my job because I check that shit. I don't deal with allowing things to be said and I'm gonna play victim and not check it. I'm like anybody. Like,
before you check it, do you experience racism at your job?
Not like that. But is it? Could it be covert? Absolutely, it probably is.
All right, listen.
Oh my God.
Okay, listen, bro. Listen. We're gonna talk about racism, the civil rights, Harriet Tubman.
I'm gonna free the line.
All right,
let me free the line, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Salute. Shout out to Red Jones. Yeah, Harriet Tubman. The Underground Railroad. I'm like, y'all, man, y'all multimillionaires, y'all flying around the world in private jets. This ain't the same. This ain't the same era, man. Again, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not knocking what nobody believe, but this just a whole nother era, man. Right now, man, y'all multimillionaires, private jets flying around. You doing good business with some good white folks out there. Eddie Hearn, Top Rank, Bob Arum, so. If y'all whatever racism you dealing with, Bill, I want to deal with that type of racism. I don't really deal with it myself, but I would love to deal with that type of racism because it got y'all multimillionaires right now. So all right, you handling it pretty well. I'll say that.
Are you ready? Can I say something?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Did he make sense?
Man, I got lost, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all were going back and forth and. I got lost people. I gotta go back and listen to it.
But that's the wonderful, fabulous thing about being black is that we don't see nothing, we don't pay attention to nothing, we don't hear it. When it comes down to it, even if a person has a good point, we didn't. I just got lost, dog. I don't know But what I'm saying is that Bill I can be subject to criticism. I can be subject to being wrong. And I answer the question, right? And if I don't answer the question right, one thing about you, coach, you'll say, wait a minute, dog, wait a minute. The did not make sense.
Your phone going in and out, Bill.
I'm saying the brother did not make sense just then at all.
No, I mean, I can't say he didn't make sense. I think he was getting his point across, and you was I think what the brother was trying to say was, look, it's not the same era. You're saying that you're going through racism, but we don't see. I don't want to speak for the brother, but this not the Muhammad Ali. This not Ali days. This ain't this.
No, I did. No, I said we can take it and we can deal with it because it's not the Muhammad Ali, and Muhammad Ali is a hero to the way that he was able to deal with it. We can deal with this little punk shit too.
But the other thing he said was there's a lot of stuff that you do online with the people who you affiliate with. Y'all attack other black people, call them monkeys, say this and that. So one breath you're attacking blacks, whether it's Devin Haney, whether it's people who look like you're attacking Devin Haney, or whether you attacking Shakur fans or Tank fans or whatever. But then one breath, but then another breath, you'll turn around and, oh man, we're brothers, we got to come together and stick together. So he was addressing that as well. So I wouldn't say that he didn't make any sense. He covered a couple things.
Yeah, he did. No, he couldn't have made sense because he conveniently left out the other guys that we attacked, whether it was the Lomachinkos of the world, the Ryan Garcias of the world, you know what I mean? And the St. Davises or the Shakur Stevens. I think that in fairness in the sports and entertainment business, what we've done is attack everybody. We haven't left anyone out.
So you attacked everybody, whether it was black or not. It didn't matter. Anybody can get it. What you're saying?
It didn't matter. It never mattered. It never mattered. No.
So how do you? Because I don't want to hark on this in my last part of the question. So if you attack anybody, whether they black or not, how do we? How? Because you the one brought up racism. Where did that come from? Because we was talking about the Boston question, and you just pulled racism out of nowhere. I'm trying to figure out how do you draw the parallel between racism and I'm asking you a Boston question.
The caller, when he called in, and we were talking about bots, and we were talking about people that are in the chat and what they're doing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what we were talking about. And I said, well, Ali went through way more than what we did went through. Because he was more so saying, keep your head up. You know what I mean? I understand what you guys are going through. And I was telling him, Ali done went through way more than us.
Okay. All right, but Bill, let everybody know, man, how to get in contact with you. People want to find you. What's your social media so people can reach out to you?
Man, you'll catch me on your ass if you got something bad to say about Devin Haney, the youngest undisputed champion and a young boss in the business. 2 division champ. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody calling. I appreciate the young lady that called in, and also appreciate the brother that called in. And if you look at it, I stayed on here that long. I mean, we did good. I mean, out of how many calls do you think we had?
I don't know. That's a good question. I wrote. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 calls. We would have had more, but some of the calls went kind of long. And you heard the phone beeping. You heard the phone beeping in the background.
So out of 16 calls, we got 14 calls that love us, and we got 2 that disagree. What is that percentage, Coach? What's the percentage? 2 out of the 14. I'm not good with the math. I only know how to count money.
We talking about 2 out of the 14. That's 95%, something like that.
Okay, so it's 95%. I mean, you know what I mean. You can't please all the people, but I'm happy to come on here with Coach Malachi, and thank you everybody in the chat and the 95% that called in, that's rolling with us. Keep rolling with us, man. We appreciate you. You know what I mean? And let's just working on that too.
Cause I think we had like 17 or 18 calls, something. We had more than 14.
18. So Coach, what's the mathematical though? Do you got a what is 2 out of 18?
Hold on, 2 out of.
I'm not good with it.
2 out of 18. That's not what two going to 18. What 9 times? So 2 times 9 is 18.
So what percentage of it
So about 90%, about 90%, something like that.
Yeah, you can't beat that, man. You can't beat that with a baseball bat, man. I appreciate you with me. You're not going to please everybody in life. You know what I mean? You can just do your best and be as transparent as you possibly can, and that's all that I came on here to do. You know what I mean? Shout out to you and everybody that keeps supporting this boxing, and have a good night. You did?
All right, salute, fam.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.